All right, Shalom. How about you, Mal? How about you, Karkadash? All right, it's your brother Karak. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory unto you. How about you, Mal? How about you, Karkadash? I want to give double honors to the apostles of the great millstone who will teach well, and I want to say Shalom to the full elect. All right, it's a quick little lesson on these missiles. All right, seen the article on Newsweek. All right, and it says Russia orders hypersonic missiles as Putin vows to put weapons on combat alert. All right here. So I'm gonna read a little bit of the article, but I'm gonna get some scriptures. And we know what these missiles are coming to do. All right. So this is Jeremiah 50, and we'll start at verse 14. Desolate, and everyone that goeth by Babylon shall be astonished. I, as American sin against the Lord, look what this place is doing to the children of the Habashim Mount Shai. Look at what goes on as far as your oppression and afflictions in your day-to-day life. All right, and that'll answer that question. All right. So let me read this article right quick. It says Russian Defense Ministry has signed a deal with a contractor to deliver Shurkan hypersonic missiles to Russian troops by 2025, as President Vladimir Putin has vowed to put weapons on combat alert. So I looked up the word combat alert. Let me see if I can find it again. All right, it says combat alert, the immediate bringing of troops to combat readiness. All right, and these missiles are of the Lord's army. Okay, these missiles that all these nations are gathering up. All right, these missiles are of the Lord's army, and Lord will go into Joel the second chapter. But it says combat ready is declared by an order of the superior commander, orally or by prearranged signals and instructions using technical communications and warning equipment. All right, so we know who the supreme commander is. That's Yahweh Shema Shai. All right, and on top of that, his commands, all right, for these missiles that's going to destroy Babylon is coming out through the words of prophecy. All right, so it's coming out orally, and the Lord is showing signs and signals. All right, for the destruction of this place. Okay, all right. But when these nations go forth for war, all right, they do things by hand and arm signals, by things written on paper, by oral orders given from one person to another to give to their soldiers, so on and so forth. And that's how the Lord's gonna have these missiles, all right. But continuing on in this article, it says a government contract on the delivery of the 3 M22 missile, the Shurkan hypersonic missile, has been signed. The Defense Ministry and a statement shared with Russian State News Agency TASS on Tuesday. It says the contract has been handed to the CEO of the Research and Production Association of Machine Building, Alexandria Leonov, at Army 22 at the International Military Technical Forum. All right, speaking to TASS on the at the forum on Tuesday, Leonov confirmed that the contract on the Shurkan missiles will be fulfilled by 2025. So they're not these missiles done by 2025. But Yahweh Shema Shai Radazah, that he speed up the process on that, man, because I want to get out of America. All right, the missile has been standardized and can be used from surface ships and submarines. All right, so these missiles will be shot at Babylon from all types of crafts, whether it be an aircraft or a water boat or a ship or whatever, right? Or submarines. The Russians said that the missiles will go on combat alert soon. All right, so all they got to do is give the word and shoot these missiles off, man. All right, so what we wait for is the Lord to give the word. They had these missiles shot off over here, man. All right. So let me grab this. This is 2 Peter chapter 3, verse 10. But the day of Yahweh Shema Shai will be as a thief in the night, in the which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise. And the heavens is in this word, the heavens is means this world, man. All right, this world system that's set up. All right, with a great noise, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat, and the earth also and the works that are therein shall be burned up, seeing that all these things shall be dissolved. What manner of persons are you to be in all holy conversation and godliness? All right, you should be walking around with full faith that the Lord is going to deliver you. That's what your conduct should be, man. That's what your mindset should be. That's where you should be. You should, it's easier said than done to be worried, to not worry, but you worry anyway, because we in this stupid flesh. But your mindset should be the Lord is going to deliver me, all right? Because how about Shema Shai is, he is going to deliver me, man, all right? Let me go to Joel right quick. This is Joel. Start at 1. Blow you the trumpet in Zion. Now, that's what the prophets are sounding the alarm, man. Letting Israel in the spirit, all right? And sound the alarm on my holy mountain. Let all the inhabitants of the land tremble for the day of Yahweh Shema. So I come for it is nigh at hand, and that's what we want, because when Yahweh Shai comes, our kingdom will be set up after the destruction of this place. And part of the destruction of this place is thermonuclear missiles blowing this motherfucker up, all right? A day of darkness, a day of gloominess, a day of clouds, a day of thick darkness, as the morning spread upon the mountains, a great people and a strong there there have not been ever the like, neither shall there be any more after it, even to the years of many generations. So it's talking about these missiles, man. Once these missiles get built and shot up all over here, there's not through the desolate wilderness. It drops. People come in and do what you want to do. So it's kind of like the best place in the world, all right, so to speak, all right. And once they hit, it's gonna be a desolate wilderness. Isaiah 34 will tell you that, right? How America's gonna be once this place is nuked and the Lord comes through and places judgment on Babylon. And it says, yea, nothing shall escape them. The appearance of them is as the appearance of horses, and as horsemen, so shall they run. Right? Horses is a symbol of power, man. All right. People shall be much pain, all faith shall gather blackness. They're gonna burn people to the point where there ain't gonna be no coming back, all right? All right, and this is how the Lord's gonna have these missiles, man. Verse 7, they shall run like mighty men, they shall climb the wall like men of war, and they shall march every one on his way, and they shall not break their ranks. Neither shall one thrust into another, they shall walk every one in their path, and when they fall upon the sword, they shall not be wounded. They shall run to and fro in the city, they shall run upon the wall, they shall climb up upon the houses, they shall enter in at the window like a thief. The earth shall quake before them, the heavens shall tremble, the sun and the moon shall be dark, and all the stars will draw their shining. So that's the power that these missiles are going to have, man. And how about Shema Shai Spirit's going to be in these missiles, man. So these nations that they're going to shoot all these thermonuclear missiles, these hypersonic missiles, whatever missiles that the Lord has these nations building up, all right, it's coming straight for Babylon, man. Okay, so Russia has these missiles on combat alert that's being built, and hey, that's That's what we want, man. We want these nations to build up their nuclear arms, man, because we know through the Spirit of the Lord that's going to be the second death that's coming about, that's coming to the world by the means of Babylon being destroyed. All right. Verse 11, and the Lord shall utter his voice before his army, for his camp is very hard by Shema Shai is great, man. All right. The elect is going to be able to stay, but the scriptures say the righteous shall scarcely be saved, man. All right. And what we know is coming is the second death, man. Because the first death was the death when Noah was out there prophesying, and it took some time, right? But the Lord let it rain, and it flooded the earth, and all those people, all right, died except for Noah and his people, all right, his family, all right. This is This is Revelation 20 and 14. And death and hell were cast into the lake of fire. This is the second death. All right, the lake of fire is the second death, and the lake of fire is coming by ways of the thermonuclear missiles that's going to be shot over here in America and wherever else the Lord has them to go, man. All right. And whosoever was not found in the book of life was cast into the lake of fire. All right. So that's not where you want to end up, man. All right. In the midst of the war between these worlds and these nations and Yahweh Shai, and you don't want to end up in the midst of these thermonuclear missiles, man, because the Lord, we just read it through the Spirit that they're not going to miss their mark. Everyone's going to be in their order because they're basically because they are being commanded by the Spirit of the Lord, man. All right. Just we just got to make sure that we stay on our P's and Q's. All right. As far as being faithful, doing these videos, and trying to be the men that the Lord is forming us to be. All right. But destruction is coming to America by by ways of these thermonuclear missiles, man. All right. And the wrath of the Lord, okay? Because the Lord sees the sins of America, man. You got Jake out here what another man's foods. You got Jake out here doing drugs. You got Jake out here doing all kinds of things. But the atrocities come from the oppression that's on the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians. And even the ones that want to do right, they can't do right because there's so much wickedness in the world, man. All right, you got the bullshit with the transgenders and the LGBTQ. You got the nonsense with the jab, where they down there in Tampa, I seen that they mandating it for all the city employees to have it or continue to wear a mask and get weekly tests, man. So who knows what's gonna happen when in the city near you, man. But the best thing that you can do is pray and have faith in Yahweh Shema Shai, man. So you need to know that the Lord is coming to destroy this place, man, because this is wicked, man. And He's gonna do it by way of fire and by way of laser beams and the chariots, man. All right. So Lord, you was edified. Lord, will you see that this place is going down? These nations are preparing for war. Okay. All right, because that's the best thing that can happen for us, that these nations destroy America and then the Lord come clean the rest of this shit up, man. All right. So with that, Lord, we edify and give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Shema, Shabbat, Shema, Kakadash. I want to give double honors to the apostles of great news over the teach well, and we'll say Shalom to the hopeful elect. Kwame Shalom, Wafat, Shalom.